Hello, fourth grade. We're working with a closed number line. A closed number line is when you have a beginning and ending number and you're trying to fill in between. An open number line is when you may be missing, like maybe if there was no 2 here, so you had the 0, then you could fill in whatever the 2 might be to fit the rest of your numbers. Or vice versa, you have the 2 and have to fill in the 0. So let's look at what we want to do though. Anytime you have a number line, always have an anchor, something that helps you be able to look at the whole thing. So if I have 0 and 2, that's the distance. So I know it's going a total of 2 units. So I could say, well, I know in the middle of this, what's halfway between 0 and 2? And I can put a 1. And I know 1 isn't one of the numbers I'm looking for, but at least it gives me a starting place. Because now I can say, well, what's halfway between 0 and 1? 1/2. What's halfway between 1 and 2? 1 and 1/2. Okay, well, let's look at 1 and 3/4 now. So we found 1/2, found 1 and 1/2. So let's look at 1 and 3/4. Well, that's 1/4, 1/2, 3/4. So we know 1 and 3/4 would fall there. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, right? So it's out of my 4. My 7/8, well, wait, that falls between my. So here we would have. Let's first break it up into 4ths. Now let's break that up into 8ths. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then we know there's my 7/8. Let's look down below. Now the difference is we go from -1 to 1. So here our anchor, our middle value would be 0. We're just cutting it in half. So that's 0. Well, again, what's halfway between 0 and -1? -1/2. There's one of our numbers. So now, let's think about this. What's halfway between? So that's 1/2. We don't need to do 1/2, but we do need to find 1/4. So that would give us our 1/4. So here's that. But then let's look back at our 2/3. Well, 2/3 is falling between the two. So 2/3. So 1, 2, 3. So 2/3 would fall right there. So again, if we're looking for the numbers, don't just let each number stand alone. So say, well, first, let's find the anchor. So what's the middle number? And then from the middle number, you start breaking down each number you're trying to find. Hopefully that helped. If you are, finding you're a little confused, please come and ask for help or ask a peer. But this is something. If you begin to understand the proportional reasoning of fractions, it helps you so much as you add and subtract fractions and then solve to multiply and divide them as well. Okay, thank you.